Hello, welcome back to the channel, Fulham and Beyond. Tim and Kai here to discuss the transfers from January. We've had a few bits of activity, in the Fulham camp, especially on deadline day. New signing Josh Maja. We desperately needed a striker. We all knew it the whole season, and we finally got one. It took us to deadline day on the 1st of Feb at about 10:30 p.m. But we signed Josh Maja from Bordeaux on a 6-month loan with option to buy £9 million. Thoughts on that one?
I think it's a good signing. Maybe not the expected signing, because I thought we go for like a more proven Premier League or Championship striker, like who proved it already. But I think Josh Maja signing is a good one, because even when you look about the future, that the price 9 million is not so high for a player with his potential. Yeah, and like maybe a lot of people saw the Sunderland Till I Died documentary on Netflix, like me and Tim. He was a good prospect. Performed well, of course, like in a tier 3 league, but in Bordeaux he didn't score so much goals. But what I like about him, he's a different kind of striker we don't have yet.
Yeah,
he's definitely different to Mitrovic and to our offensive players like Caballero and De Covarrubias, I would say, even if he is now transferred to a left back or right back or whatever. But we don't have that kind of player, kind of striker, because he's fast, he's good before the goal, like I wouldn't say ice cold, but he's we don't have that kind of striker. This is the striker I wanted. Yeah, not like Maja, but the kind of striker what Maja is. Yeah.
Well, at least we signed a striker because I was desperate, and that was the big thing, because our top scorer is playing at right wing back, but doing well, of course. Yeah. So Maja comes in from Bordeaux. Seri goes the other way as part of a loan. We signed Seri £25 million a couple of years ago as our record signing. Played one season in the Premier League, relegated, and then went on loan to Galatasaray last year, where he played the full season as well. Come back to Fulham, didn't even make the Premier League squad, mate. I mean, £25 million player, that's pretty disappointing.
To be honest, maybe he just didn't want it. I don't know what kind of expectancy he had when he came here first. Yeah, when we got just promoted, he came to us.
Yeah.
I don't know what he thought what we will be. Yeah, okay, you don't want to perform in the Championship, but when you sign to Fulham or when you sign to a team what got just recently promoted, there's always a threat that we go relegated again, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know what he expected. Maybe just right now, even he just don't wanted to participate.
Yeah, it's like his heart is not in it.
Yeah, so it's fine for me. Just he's on loan now because his contract is still another 2 years, I think. Yeah, loaning out, don't waste that much money with the wages, and just hopefully maybe we can get a decent price for him as well at the end.
Yeah, bringing Maja in also allowed us to send a couple more attacking players out on loan as well. So Kamara went on loan to France, to Dijon. You know my thoughts on Kamara. Like, I don't think he's good enough for the Premier League. I mean, even last time we got promoted, he was in the squad, played 6 months, then got loaned to Turkey. This time we get promoted, plays 6 months, gets loaned again. So he's clearly not good enough for this level. But I mean, he was pretty much our only option on the bench as an impact player. Yeah. So he went on loan. And also Cabano. I was kind of sad about that one, to be honest.
A little bit surprised as well. Yeah. Because I even saw Cabano better than Kamara. So I was always thinking about why is always Kamara getting the subs instead of Cabano. But to be honest, this kind of players we have a lot. It's not like that we lose an offensive option, in my opinion, because we have Lukman, Caballero, De Covarrubias to play this position basically. Yeah. And even Josh Onama, I think, can play it if he will get back to track to his old himself.
Yeah. You know? Loftus-Cheek as well, I guess.
Yeah, so that's fine for me. So we just need a striker. So for me, it's fine because we don't need to think about the options we have on the bench now, because we have a striker on the bench, or maybe even playing with 2 strikers. I hope that will happen in the future someday. But we don't need 3 or 4 type of players of the same playing style on the bench.
Yeah, they're like squad players, aren't they?
Yeah, it's no point. You know, because when we're struggling to shoot a goal, it's not that you can bring one of these players and think, oh, maybe he can shoot a goal. Even Cabano is dangerous with standard situations, you know. Yeah. So for me that it's fine. Even if I'm a little bit sad about Cabano because I liked him as a player. Yeah. You know,
I think he's so underused, Cabano.
Yeah, but I understand why. You know.
Yeah.
Because you can't nominate anyway a lot of players. Only 22, I think.
25 in the Premier League squad.
25 Premier League squad. So
yeah.
That's why you have to get rid of some players.
Yeah. Le Marchand went out as well, centre back. He was in our Premier League squad, but he's never been really good enough. He came as part of the Seri deal as well. Stefan Johansson, I mentioned for him, went out on loan to QPR just down the road. Was good for us in the Championship, so he'll wish him well there as well. But your thoughts on the window as a whole for Fulham? So 1 in with Maja and quite a few out on loan. Is it enough, do you think, to keep us in the league?
That's the one who get out, it's fine. Yeah, like 3 out basically. Yeah. Because in the summer we signed a lot of players on loan. Yeah. Yeah. So I was even thinking we didn't get much up. Like Knockout went and Arta went away. Yeah. But the rest stayed basically. And in my opinion, it was since last summer I thought we should go for another striker because, like I said, the Caballero, at that time, Camara, Kebano are not the kind of strikers we need. Yeah. We need a player not like Mitrovic, but a different kind of striker, like Maja is. Yeah. Yeah. If he can perform in the Premier League, we will see. He has to prove himself, of course. Yeah. Like I said, I thought we went for a more proven striker, but the market was very thin anyway. So I don't know what was available, what was affordable, what would make sense, because we are now in a position we are not really attractive to players. Yeah.
That's the thing, because anyone who comes to us knows they're in a relegation fight. So it's not very attractive.
Of course, some people take it as a challenge. So maybe they think, okay, I can make an impact here. I can try to avoid the relegation. What I hope will Maja do, because I think his long term, because he was in Fulham in the academy before he went to Sunderland at under 18 or something, then get promoted to the first squad. His long term goal was to play in the Premier League. I think he just went to Bordeaux to have some playing time. Yeah. So now he's hopefully very motivated to perform well, to make himself attractive to maybe other teams. Yeah, of course. Yeah, but even to Fulham, when he can help Fulham stay in the league, why not continue the career there? Yeah.
The initial loan is just 6 months. So if it doesn't turn out, he can go back to Bordeaux. Yeah. But that also, when you think about that, do you really think his heart will be fully in it? Because it's just, if we don't get relegated anyway, it's only a loan. I can go back and play top flight football.
No, because I think he wants to play Premier League. Yeah. Yeah. So where's the better stage for him to show that than in the Premier League? Yeah. So now he has the opportunity to do it. Yeah. Because even if we don't buy him at the end of the loan, maybe some other teams are interested in him, and I think that is something that he wants to as well. Maybe he wants to stay with us. I don't want him to do, when he does well, that he goes to another club. But he has to show himself now, because I don't think his goal is to play around 10, 11, 12 plays with Girondin Bordeaux. Yeah. In my opinion, it can't be his, because he's still young.
I think even like
he's Fulham 22, I think.
Yeah, he's super young. Yeah. I think Fulham as a proposition is better than a mid-table League One club. League sorry. Yeah. So much better.
The money's better, I guess, in general.
The whole atmosphere around the league as well.
London, I don't know if he has...
he's born in Lewisham, mate.
Yeah, he's born in Lewisham, where I live.
The hood.
Yeah, so he has connection to London as well. So why, you know what I mean? So why not playing there in the Premier League? Yeah. Like, who wants to be in the Premier League? Yeah. And when he can prove himself that he is able to do it, I think it's a better option than Girondin Bordeaux. And like I said, even if you perform very, very well, it maybe attracts even other clubs as well.
Yeah. Let's see. I hope he does well for us. We left it so late though. We always do this. In the summer, we left Anderson to the last minute, Adebayo to deadline day. Deadline day this time was Maja. Why do we never do our business so early? Just get it done. It's so frustrating.
To be honest, of course you don't know what happened behind closed doors. Yeah.
Of course.
But to wait till the last hour, basically, it's quite hard. Because when it's not working out, you have no more time to check another player.
I read a report that the deal sheet for Maja, the official sheet, got submitted to the Premier League at 10:58 p.m. And the window closed at 11. 10:58.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But when it does not work out, or maybe there was an incident like a couple years ago in Germany. I think it was about Choupo-Moting. Wanted to go from Hamburg to Cologne, but I don't know, the fax machine didn't send it through on time. It was 1 minute late there, so the deal went through.
The hair to Madrid has happened as well.
Like, of course, it's like, normally it should not happen nowadays, because of the
fax machine, bro. Who uses that now?
It was I don't know, a few 6, 7, 8 years ago, maybe, you know what I mean. But then when the deal doesn't go through, you have no option anymore to change something. So,
at least we got someone.
Like I said, I'm happy we have a player like this. If he is worth it, we'll see. Yeah.
Mentioning your boys in Germany, Schalke. Yeah. Mustafi.
Mustafi coming in.
You happy with that one?
Actually, yes. We lost Kabak to Liverpool.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But he was not even our top centre back. He's a prospect with potential, but now in our relegation fight as well.
It's just a loan though, first thing, isn't
it?
Yeah.
We don't need potential players, in my opinion. That's why we bought Huntela. That's why we bought Kolasinac. You need players to find stability to get out of the relegation zone somehow. Yeah, so that's why Mustafi is a good signing as well. Even he didn't perform well in Arsenal, and maybe he get a lot of criticism about even the national team or whatsoever, but he's an experienced player, know how to handle tough situations. Yeah, the media landscape in Schalke is very attacking as well, I would say, so he knows how to handle it because he played for Arsenal. So
which every game they
school.
just
No, even with he's together with Kolasinac, so they are like proper leaders.
Yeah.
In Schalke team, maybe not in other teams, but in Schalke can be proper leaders. You know what I mean? Then you have Huntela as well, so they can help with their experience, and have a positive effect on the whole squad.
Yeah. The whole squad will look at those players and think these are top players that have played in World
Cups.
And
they're like loud players. They're speaking a lot. You know, they're showing like the body language is like completely different from what they had before in the back. You know what I mean?
Mustafi won the World Cup with you?
Yeah, of course. He played almost every game.
Right back or something? Didn't he play right back?
Yeah, because at the first games till the quarterfinals we play like a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
And changed it at the semi-final to a 4-2-3-1.
Okay.
Yeah? But before that, we had basically 4 centre backs playing in the back.
Yeah.
Because Lahm was playing in the midfield at the time.
Yeah.
Hövedes was left back, Mustafi right back, then Hummels and Boateng. It was 4 left centre backs in the back. But as everyone knows,
we all know what
turns out really good.
Andrew Schürrle, Fulham legend, mate.
In the assist in the World Cup.
A couple of other mentions in this window. Martin Odegaard. So obviously Schalke went and bought Mustafi. Arsenal have loaned out a couple of young players as well, but they've also brought in Martin Odegaard on loan. Such a talent. Like when he saw him on I remember watching him on YouTube when he was like 16 and he was playing in Norway, and we were like, wow,
But it's in Norway.
Yeah, true, but 16 at any league is impressive.
No offense against him.
Yeah.
But I don't think he has the quality to perform well in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Maybe he should prove me wrong.
In Real Madrid he didn't really play because there's so many superstars there.
First of all, you have to tell me why he chose at the time Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Because maybe I get playing time with 18 and compete against at the time. There was a Modric, Kroos, Casemiro, Isco,
James.
Who's the other? Asensio,
Yeah.
James, or whatever.
Bale, Ronaldo.
At the I don't know all there. Yeah, I can. Well, sit down, be humble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay. He came to Arsenal now because Arsenal obviously think he's a better midfielder than Mesut Özil. So let's
Apparently.
see. Yeah, that should. I don't know. Because he's like a kind of player. Of course, he can play more on the wing than Özil maybe, but normally he's like...
He's the same player, same position.
Yeah.
Not same player, no way, sorry. Same
but
position.
you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Arsenal should see something in him, what he doesn't see in Özil. Of course, we don't know what happened. All the things that happened why he don't play, but apparently it was football reasons Özil didn't play.
Yeah.
And maybe it's not football reason Odegaard will play, so I'm looking forward to what Arteta sees in him, to be honest.
Don't be bitter about Ozil, mate.
It's not about bitterness, it's about their transfer.
Yeah.
Their football talking. Arteta says Özil is not playing because of football reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, I totally fine with it. It's his decision. I don't know how he's whatever. But bring some kid in like Odegaard who has no experience in a high level whatsoever. He performed quite well in the
high level.
Eredivisie.
Mid-table, mate. Arsenal, come on.
No. But the Premier League is high level.
Yeah.
So you will compete against high level teams. So you should show yourself. Where was he? In Twente? No, I don't. Somewhere in Dutch. In the Dutch league. I'm sorry about that. P3? Whatsoever. So he performed quite well there.
Yeah.
But no offense.
It's not
a sign that he will make it in Real Madrid nor in Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope he will do good. I wish him all the best. To be honest, just when my outside perspective is, I was thinking, of course, Arsenal is a better opportunity to win from Real Madrid, definitely. Yeah? About playing time or whatsoever. Yeah. And a couple videos ago, we talked about the Arsenal midfield in general for a short period of time, and even I said I could play there, so maybe not anymore if Odegaard comes in. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see.
Definitely the most famous name in the midfield now.
Odegaard, not Kai Räuber, mate.
No.
You should have taken the number 10 shirt from Ozil, to be honest. I would have liked to see that.
I think he can't carry it.
No,
His
you, not him.
Me, of course. Well, I can even wear a double O. My shoulders are wide enough for that.
So cool. Lingard also went on loan to West Ham from Man United. I mean, he's done fuck all for the last few years. I mean, he was a talent in the World Cup. He played well.
To be honest, I don't know how much this plays a role in it, but the recent years he went to some personal struggles as well.
Yeah.
With his mother sick and grandmother died on coronavirus. Then his girlfriend left him for Jason Derulo, apparently.
No way.
Yeah.
Jason Derulo.
Yeah, exactly. So he's a young. How old is he now? 24.
28, mate.
28 already. I'm sorry. Yeah, but
a young prospect.
Yeah, no, but
everyone thinks this about him. He's been around for ages, bro.
Yeah, but when you think about it, every personality is different. Some hit it harder, some not. You know, so I don't know what happened to him because he was such a talent.
Yeah,
he still is.
Yeah,
maybe like a wasted talent at the end. In the end, yeah. But maybe when he can prove himself in West Ham, because they are competing for the European places as well. So maybe he can see his chance. I think he just needed a new start.
I would have taken him at Fulham, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he needed a new start. Maybe he can show himself there. I would wish it for him because he was such a great talent.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe he can fulfill this in the late 20s then.
There wasn't that much activity, like, as a total.
No.
Do you think that COVID having an issue on that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Plays a role. And the thing is, the clubs don't want to spend too much now, yeah? Because it's so uncertain how the future will be, yeah, with this kind of situation. They didn't have so much income in the last couple of months as well. And the other thing is especially in the Premier League, it's hard to get players on a decent price.
Yeah.
Because clubs all over Europe know when the Premier League is looking for a player, open your pocket, please. Yeah. It's true. It's just like this. You know what I mean? So that's why it's another reason, yeah?
Yeah. So yeah, not too much activity to go through on January, but a few signings here and there. What do you think? Sorry, was the best signing? Was it Fulham's Josh Maja? Maybe someone else. Thanks for watching today, and we'll see you in the next video coming after the Leicester game.
Thank you.
Cheers.